15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation.
15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation. In the world of comedy, rivalries and conflicts often play out on the public stage, captivating audiences and sparking debates. One such feud that has garnered significant attention is the ongoing dispute between comedians Katt and Kevin Hart. The latest salvo in their war of words came from Williams, who labeled Hart a puppet during a recent performance. Hart in turn responded with a subtle message of unity and professionalism. This video delves into the background of their feud, the latest developments, and the implications for the comedy landscape. The feud between Katt and Kevin Hart has been simmering for years, with occasional flare-ups drawing attention from fans and media alike. Williams' recent remarks, in which he labeled Hart a puppet, represent the latest chapter in their ongoing during a stop on his conspiracy theory tour. Williams aimed Hart, characterizing him as a pawn of the entertainment industry. By referring to Hart as a puppet, Williams suggested that Hart lacks autonomy and authenticity in his comedic pursuits. Williams asserts that he conceived the versus concept, citing his epic face-off with Steve Harvey as evidence. He contends that Hart, among others, merely follows suit in the comedy arena. However, Hart has pushed back, challenging Williams' assertions and defending his own contributions to the comedy landscape. The feud has not been devoid of personal attacks and criticisms. Williams has accused Hart of being a puppet of Hollywood, suggesting that he lacks autonomy and artistic integrity. Conversely, Hart has questioned Williams' professionalism and reliability, particularly in light of his struggles with substance abuse. Let us look into Hart's subtle response. In response to Williams' barbs, Hart chose to take the high road, offering a subtle message of unity and professionalism. Through a post on his Instagram account, Hart emphasized the importance of comedians sticking together and supporting one another. In 2016, Williams continued his attacks on Hart, challenging him to a comedy battle and setting a bet of $5 million. However, Williams later issued a public apology to Hart, acknowledging his mistake in attacking a fellow comedian and expressing regret for his vitriolic remarks. Despite the apology, tensions between the two resurfaced in 2018, when Williams criticized Tiffany Haddish, prompting Hart to come to her defense. This exchange reignited the feud, with both comedians engaging in a war of words through interviews and social media platforms. What are the recent developments and social media responses? In 2021, Williams claimed that he would easily beat Hart in a comedy battle, citing his extensive body of work and accolades. This assertion reignited the feud once again, with Hart responding to Williams' allegations through a tweet and a mock interview on ESPN's NBA Unplugged. In 2024, Williams revisited the feud during an interview on the Club Shay Shay podcast, accusing Hart of being an industry plant whose success was manipulated by Hollywood power players. Hart responded to these allegations with a tweet dismissing Williams' claims as baseless and INFEMP, easing his focus on his own career and aspirations. What is the involvement of Tory Hart, adding another layer to the feud? Kevin Hart's ex-wife joined forces with Katt Williams for the Dark Matter comedy tour, while Tor claimed that Williams had played a significant role in advancing her comedy career. She emphasized that her collaboration was not motivated by revenge against Kevin. Despite the complexities of their relationships, both Hart and T expressed support for each other's endeavors. Both comedians have faced legal troubles and controversies in their careers. Hart has been embroiled in cheating allegations and lawsuits, while Williams has grappled with drug issues and legal entanglements of his own. These challenges have added fuel to the fire of their ongoing feud. While the feud has generated headlines and garnered attention, it has also impacted the careers of both comedians. Let's take a deep dive into the tumultuous history of their feud spanning from 2014 to the present day. August 2014, the first shots fired. The initial sparks of tension between Williams and Hart ignited in August 2014, when Williams, in an interview with TMZ Sports aimed at Hart, while criticizing athletes attempting comedy, Williams didn't mince words, calling out Hart alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Russell Simmons, suggesting they should stick together to their respective lanes. The job at Hart, in particular Ed, at underlying resentment, and set the stage for future confrontations. February 2016, Williams labels Hart a puppet. Fast forward to February 2016, during a stop on his conspiracy theory tour in Atlanta, Williams publicly referred to Hart as a puppet of the entertainment industry, his remarks laden with insinuations about Hart's success being orchestrated by higher powers incited a subtle response from Hart via Instagram, emphasizing unity among comedians in the face of criticism. March 2016, the $5 million challenge. In March 2016, Williams upped the ante by challenging Hart to a $5 million comedy battle ahead of a tour stop in Philadelphia, Hart's hometown. The provocative offer, coupled with taunts about Hart's perceived reluctance to engage in real comedy, further fueled the flames of animosity between the two comedians. September 2018, with Williams criticized his Heitish Hart fires back. The feud took an unexpected turn in September 2018, when Williams targeted Tivity Hades, questioning her comedic press. During a radio interview, Hart swiftly came to Hades' defense, condemning Williams for shifting blame onto Hollywood and urging him to take responsibility for his own career choices. This exchange highlighted underlying tensions and divergent paths in the comedians' careers. September 2021, Williams' boast of comedy superiority. In September 2021, Williams boasted of his comedic press in a radio interview, claiming he would easily defeat Hart in a comedy battle. His confidence, bordering on arrogance, reignited speculation about the true extent of the rivalry between the two comedians and fueled anticipation for a potent aisle showdown. January 2024, Williams's latest salvo. The feud reached a crescendo in January 2024, when Williams lambasted Hart during an episode of Shannon Sharpe's podcast Club. Shay Williams questioned Hart's authenticity and success in Hollywood, portraying him as an industry creation rather than a genuine talent. Hart responded swiftly, dismissing Williams's claims as baseless and lamenting the bitterness underlying his remarks. The aftermath and future prospects as the dust settles on yet another chapter in their ongoing feud. The future remains uncertain for Williams and Hart, while past reconciliations and apologists hint at the possibility of the taunt. The deep-seated animosity and competitive spirit between the two comedians suggests that their rivalry is far from over, as fans eagerly await the next installment in this comedic saga. One thing is certain: the feud between Katt Williams and Kevin Hart shows no sign of fitting into obscurity anytime soon. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and stay updated by subscribing. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.